I'm going to show you the makeup that I've been wearing for a week now, even though I couldn't wear makeup on my face due to my chemical peel. So 12 days ago, I had a TCA 20% chemical peel. I was told it was about 3 to 5 days downtime. Today is day 12 and I'm still peeling on the very perimeter of my face. So I would say this is a solid 10 days downtime, but I've been wearing my makeup just like this, going out and about, running errands, going out to lunch, going to church. I wore it just like this, except today I'm going to add the Summer Friday skin tint because I want to see how it looks with all of my Demi. So stay tuned. This is a mixture today of Demi and traditional products because I cannot be here Saturday. I'm going out of town for Summer I Turned Pretty season 2. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, I am Michelle Spieler. I'm an over 25-year professional makeup artist. I come from the Hollywood industry. I'm also the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass, a series of an online course that I made back in January. Actually, I posted it in March, but it's a series of over 20 videos on mature technique. I use every product under the sun, all different budgets, so check that out. There's always a link in the description. You just click on the title of today's video, a description pops down and you can see my link for that. I think I have a quick 2-minute, it's like less than 2 minutes. You can watch a quick video about the course, but I priced it low specifically so anyone could afford it. I didn't want to make it too high priced, even though it's like 21 videos. It was so much work and I loved it. And probably be adding a new skincare video to it soon, just because skincare changes so much. I feel like I need to keep up. Okay, couple quick notes before we get started. I am going to Wilmington this week to work on Summer I Turned Pretty season 2. I worked on season 1. And I'm not full-time on the crew, so I don't work in the makeup trailer. I just come and go as they need me for big scenes, and it's really fun and I love it. So I will not have a video on Saturday this week, but what I will do is I'll do a bunch of shorts because I know people like that. I need lip balm. My lips are so dry. This is that Lawless plumping lip balm I love. Anyway, okay, sorry. There's absolutely no way I can get a YouTube done for Saturday. I have too much to do today and tomorrow before I head out of town. So I will do a bunch of shorts. So today what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you since my chemical peel, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my last video, which is surgery, Dysport, and peels. Oh my, because I tell you everything that I just had done. But I'm loving my skin with this chemical peel. Yes, my dents are still there. Yes, I still have dark circles under my eye. Yes, this is a bruise that is going on 12 days and that should not be not good injection. I won't be using her again for injections, but she's an amazing dermatologist and she did a great chemical peel. I am loving my skin. So today I'm going to show you how I've been wearing my makeup for about a week because I've been peeling, and I'm still peeling a little bit right out here and a little bit under here, just a little bit. But what I really wanted to do is Summer Fridays sent me their skin tint. So I wanted to use this today, and it does not have SPF in it. As you know, I always wear my Beauty of Joseon SPF 50. Feels more like skincare. It's amazing. I put that on already. I never rely on the SPF in a product. I use real SPF, solid layer, neck, hands, and then today I'm using this Summer Friday skin tint. So that's the only thing I'm doing differently today. I'm probably gonna do my brows a little bit differently because I need to go fast. I want this to be fast for you. And then I'm mostly just using Seint on my face, really Demi. I'm not even using Seint, I'm just using some Demi, and I wanna show you how beautiful it looks. I have gotten so many compliments on my skin in person. Like even a couple teenagers at different drive-thrus I've gone to this week have told me how pretty my skin is, or, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Teenagers telling me this, 55 years old. So they don't have to say that, but I really do think that my skin is so gorgeous after this chemical peel. I'm gonna get another one mid-October, and then that's all I can fit in before my surgery in January, and then I'll get more chemical peels early next year. Also, when you do a chemical peel, you have to be super careful about skincare. In fact, the first few days they say just warm water and Vaseline or Aquaphor, nothing else. And I did that. Then as I started getting a little bit more into healing, even though I was really peeling and flaking, you know me, I still did my snail mucin. So I switched to a really mild cleanser, and I use this Caudalie Vino Clean cleansing almond milk. When I tell you Caudalie has been such a savior to my skin, I used it for 3 weeks leading up to my chemical peel because we could not use any actives, and I'm now using it, and I absolutely love. I'm so crazy about Caudalie, I can't even tell you. Then afterwards, I'll use my snail mucin immediately after I wash and pat dry my face, and then at night for the first week, I only used the peptide night cream by Dermatology. This stuff is so nice. It's got a bunch of peptides in it. It plumps the skin. It's just a solid moisturizer with no actives in it. And it did good for me. It did well. It was amazing. And then what I've been using now for the last few days, now that I'm pretty much all peeled, I've been using the Caudalie resveratrol. Now, for those of you who cannot handle retinol or tretinoin, and I'm so over it, but I'm going to talk to you about that later. This is actually, what did I just do? This mimics retinol or tretinoin. So what happened is Caudalie teamed up with Harvard University on this product, this resveratrol. And I've been using the serum and the night cream, or actually it's a day cream and night cream. I use it twice a day. So I wash my face, snail mucin, boom, boom. Same at night, wash my face, snail mucin, boom, boom. But this is proven in clinical studies to not only have the same effects as retinol, but better results than retinol. And yet there's no retinol. So it's the same benefits with no irritation. So loving this. That's what I've been using morning and night. The Caudalie eye cream is incredible. And it comes, I love it because it comes with this, so you can kind of like do this for the lymph drainage under the eye, and it's nice and cool and it depuffs, and I've been loving that. All the Caudalie is PR gifted. They sent it all to me, and I've had it actually for a couple of months, and it was literally 3 weeks before my peel. I thought I have got to use some skincare that is super effective like a retinol, but doesn't irritate my skin because I have this chemical peel coming up. So Caudalie has been amazing, and I love the brand Dermatology. I'm sure you guys see this all over Instagram and Facebook. They are so generous to me. I love them. And then this I buy with my own money. You guys know how much I love the snail mucin. Okay, so that's that. I told you today is a blend of things. I'm going to use some Seint and some regular products. And then I think the last thing I wanted to talk, oh, I know. I've had a ton of people signing up as artists on my team with Seint. And that's so, it's like, I'm so honored and I'm so thankful. Just so you know something about me, I don't pursue people. I don't have time. I mean, in addition to 2 YouTubes a week and working for Seint and massive emails and color matches every day, and then my whole entire TikTok career, which is all the brands that I work with, I don't have time to reach out and go, hey, do you want to be a Seint artist? Hey, you want to make money on the side? Zero time for any of that. And I don't like to be reached out to by other brands. So I know a lot of you don't either. So I don't do that. So if I build a team, it's because people come to me and say, hey, I'd really like to sell Seint and be on your team. I'm not going to turn them away. I'm on an amazing team. I'm on a huge team called Team Jacob. The only reason I bring this up because I've literally had 5 women join over the weekend. And we are just now really relaunching our whole team. And it's amazing trainings, amazing videos. It's really cool. It's really cool what our team is doing. And you even have access to Miss Harmony. If you guys know who Harmony is, she's like probably the prettiest girl on the planet inside and out. And she does some great trainings, and she's been doing this a long time. I've only been with Seint for really since November, and I didn't publicly announce it till the end of January. So it's not been that long for me. So the reason I bring it up is because people do ask me, like, should I become an artist? I can't make that decision for you. I will tell you this. It's $12.95 a month for your website. So if you're not selling, I don't know that that's worth a discount, but you do get a 25% discount. And then also, you have to buy an artist kit, which is $199. Now, compared to most companies and brands out there, $199 is pretty darn low to buy in, and you get a lot for that. But that's it. So some people like to become an artist just to get the discount. I don't know if that's worth it to you or not. I just had a mother and daughter team show up, and they're super excited to work together and color match together. And so I think that's really neat. But I just wanted you to know that I don't ever pursue anyone in joining my team. I don't have time for that. And I really got into Seint because of the color match, the Demi. So I really got into this professionally, not even to be really an artist myself, but then it was so good I had to tell the world. So I just wanted you to know that it is $12.95 a month for a website. You do get a 25% discount. You do earn 25% commission up to a certain point, and then you jump to 40% commission if you earn over a certain point. And I do not do hand holding. I have to really make that clear, because some people just want to join my team because they want like weekly Zooms with me and all that, and I don't have time for that. That's why I joined this huge team, because there's incredible training. But I do help people with how to color match for sure. Because my friend Amanda helped me for months with learning how to really color match and really nail it. And so I do help with that. But I just wanted you to know, just a little side note. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to start with the Summer Friday Skin Tint. They sent me the color number 2. This is PR. And I will tell you, you always ask about my Stands Out sponge. Look at the difference. It comes this color. It turns this color. I can't remember. I think it came this color, but a lot of you asked me about it. So you wet it the first 3 times you use it. So I put it under the faucet, and then I really I put it between layers and layers of paper towel, and I really squeeze that water out. But it's amazing. Look, it's like memory foam. And so this is number 1 time I'm using the new one. I bought this with my own money on Amazon. I've had this for like 3 months, and you asked me how to clean it. I'm like, I don't know, maybe brush cleaner, hair shampoo, I don't know, but this is getting tossed because I'm going to start my new one. Okay. So, Summer Fridays, I'm going to shake really, really well. And again, this is the first time I'm using this. I have not used Summer Fridays before. But this is going to give you kind of that like skincare look. But just slightly even you out a little tiny bit. I always pat it on first. It's very liquidy. The Summer Fridays is very, very liquidy. And again, it does not have SPF in it, which some people are upset about, not me. I say, bravo, Summer Fridays. Let me wear my own SPF. Let me wear my own SPF. Thank you very much. Okay, you can probably even go under the eyes with this a little bit, because I'm imagining it can help even out some of that darkness. Okay, this is when I go in, and you know I use this with even the Seint makeup, but I go in and I pat it everywhere. So that it really becomes one with the skin, okay? And then let me see how that looks close up in a magnification mirror. Yeah, it's gorgeous. This is gonna be for that French skin look, okay? This is not gonna look like makeup. This is not even as much as a tinted moisturizer. It's not even as much as a tinted moisturizer or BB cream. It's a skin tint. So you can see it evened me out. It evened me out just a little bit, but it looks, oh, I'm all out of tissue now. It looks so natural. My nose runs every single time I do foundation or anything on my face. Does that happen to you? Okay, then I like to go in with my MAC paint pots. This is the color Painterly. Now that I'm letting my face get light again, I'm done with summer. It's still, you know, it's Labor Day today. I'm filming on Labor Day, but it's really gray and rainy all day today. We have 100% chance of rain all day. It's gray and rainy. It's warm out. It's humid out, but I'm done with summer. I'm letting you know right now. I'm like officially done with summer, and I want to start getting into really pretty fall makeup. I think maybe next week. What if we did pumpkin spice makeup? Would that be fun? Like really like pumpkin and fall colors. Let's do that next week. What do you think? It's going to be tough because next week I'm going back to Summer I Turn Pretty. Okay, so that is the Painterly. I like that all over my eyes because it just holds whatever is on next. And if I had to just run out somewhere, then I just covered and made a beautiful canvas. And then real quick, we're gonna use, I'm gonna do my eyebrows next. Now I always take the tiniest bit of powder. I didn't even re-dip this. This probably has powder on it from the last time, but I like to powder in my brows so that there's absolutely no makeup in the brow. And then I'm just doing a quick brow. This is just fast, easy makeup that I've been doing since my chemical peel, and everywhere I go, I get compliments. My daughter and I even went to a really nice high-end mall the other day, and she's like, Mom, I saw so many young girls staring at you. And I'm like, well, maybe, you know, maybe they know, maybe they've seen me, you know, maybe they've seen me on TikTok. She's like, no, these are young girls like my age or high school. They're not like older women, Mom. I don't think they're watching your YouTube or your TikTok. I'm telling you all, it is my skin. My skin from that chemical peel is so good. It's just so good. I cannot wait to get more because it's only gonna get more porcelain-like with time. And before you say, oh, I'm too old, or my skin's too far gone, or I have too much sun damage, you don't. You can always reverse your skin, you know? We're not gonna be 30 again. We're not trying to be. We just wanna, you know, it's fun to roll out of bed and not have to wear makeup if we don't want to and still be really proud of the skin we're in. So I just had to say my piece there because don't use your age or your sun damage as an excuse not to correct and work on your skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep my brows really, really light today. I'm also gonna use a little of the pomade. One of the reasons I don't like to do brows is because it really takes a long time to do a proper brow. It really does. This is not even my favorite method, but here we are. I really like the Anastasia Brow Freeze. It's the gel that comes in the pot, but I just don't have time to use it today. But this pomade's great because it can make little brush strokes. And I love it. I will use some clear brow gel real quick just because I do like my brows to stand at attention. I'm gonna use the Kosas Just so you know, all the Anastasia was sent to me in PR, but if you followed me for any length of time, I've used Anastasia. It's actually Anastasia. I've used Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products for, I don't know, 10 years. Absolutely love it. I think she makes the best brow products on the planet. But I would love to hear about your favorites. So if you love a certain brow product, I know people love Refi. Refi makes a really nice brow gel. NYX brow glue, I bought that. It's okay, I don't love it. Anyway, so there we have it. Okay, next I'm going in with the Ilia eye tint in tannin. Tannin, like think of tannin in the wine, tannin. And it is so easy to apply. I literally put it on with my finger like that. That's it. And I cannot tell you, y'all, look at the shirt, y'all, I cannot tell you how many pretty colors it comes in. You've seen me use the gray on here. I used the gray before. It's really pretty, the gray. But this is so fast and easy to use, and it's literally what I've been wearing on my face for 1 week. I get so many compliments on it. And look at that, that's it. Is that easy? That's the Ilia matte tint. Now that, you know, I've talked about their shimmery tints forever, but that's their matte tint. They just came out with them. They did send that to me. That's PR as well. And then, you know what's coming next. You know, if you know, you know. My Give pencil. I'm addicted to it. I can't help it. I like it. Up in my lash line. By the way, my lashes grew like crazy in 1 week. I'm using a brand new Obagi lash serum. So if any of you are interested in the Obagi lash serum, let me know in comments, because I'm like, whoa, what is this? So, and they sent me a brow serum too. I've been putting that on every night. Okay, now I'm going in with the tiniest bit. Tiny bit of the black. And then I like to kind of smudge it a little bit, just a little bit, but you can't really tell it's smudged right now. And then I'll show you what I'm gonna do next, okay? I love how that looks. Now, to make sure that that Ilia skin tint is really blended well, darn it. Here we go. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of Bella, just the tiniest bit, and that way it looks a little bit more polished and airbrushed. And that Ilia matte eye tint, that dries quickly, so you really have to get it on there. But see how that just kind of like looks a little bit more airbrushed? Look at that yellowy green. We're gonna cancel that today. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, and then sometimes I'll do a little bit of bronzer on the nose, but guess what? I have not been using bronzer this week, not at all, because I couldn't. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup from my chemical peel. And so I'm not gonna put it on today, and I know that shocks you because you all know how much I love bronzer. Look. I can only drink from a straw out of the side of my mouth, which actually isn't a bad thing because it'll cause less lines. Okay. So now I'm going to take this dark brown eyeshadow by Seint. It is called Cole, C-O-L-E. I love it because it's dark, but it's not so dark that it's too dark. Does that make sense? It's like a smoky dark. And I take a angled brush. This is by MAC Cosmetics. And that's it. I love it. And because I'm going over that black pencil by Give, it just makes everything look smoldery, just soft and smoldery. Okay. I know you're not supposed to pull at your eyes, but sometimes I have to get a proper wing. Okay, are they perfect? No, but that's okay. We're not going for perfect makeup. We're not going for perfect makeup. Okay, and then I kind of soften the corners a little bit, and then I go in with my NV+1. Now on the website that says it's being discontinued. I have it on very good authority, like possibly the owner of the company, that NV+1 is being transferred over to the contour section, and it'll come in a large size, which means you'll have it for 3 years, because I've used NV+1 for a year now, and when I tell you I have at least another year to go. Okay, and I always like to tap it on my hand first. I don't like too much. And then I love it smudged under the eye, because it doesn't look like makeup. It looks like a natural shadow. And then I'll take it and then I help smudge out that line a little bit, and it just looks so pretty, so smoldery and pretty. Okay, and then let's use some mascara. I don't think I have to curl my eyelashes, but I'm going to. This is the Jenny Patinkin. I've talked about this a lot. Best eyelash curler I've ever used. Better than Shu Uemura. Jenny is a professional makeup artist out of Chicago. She's lovely. She's been a pro for as long as I have, like decades. And I love supporting her. I love supporting a local artist as opposed to a big, huge makeup conglomerate. Okay, this is the Jones Road Beauty. They sent me this. I asked them to. They sent me a bunch of product and they said, oh, sorry, our mascara is always sold out. We can't send that. And I said, okay, but will you please send it to me the minute it's back in stock? And they said yes. And they sent it. And for those of you who love clean beauty, holy moly, when I tell you, it's one of the best mascaras I've ever used. It sells out for a reason, and it's clean beauty. Also, Ilia, clean beauty. Seint, clean beauty. Even though we don't use that label, we follow strict EU guidelines. And if you know anything about the clean beauty industry, it was started here in America based on the strict EU guidelines. There are a lot of ingredients that the European Union does not allow in their products that our FDA is like getting paid a lot of money not to look into it. Johnson & Johnson, among many others. Procter & Gamble, you know, the big companies, the Monsantos, the Johnson & Johnsons, they're all, it's the mafia. And money reigns, right? Money reigns, money rules. So sometimes we have to take our health into our own hands. Now, I don't fully do Clean Beauty anymore because some of the claims I found were more about fear-mongering than actual consistent long-term studies. But I do like Clean Beauty, and I think a lot of the brands are really catching up to be, I mean, come on, look at that. That's clean mascara. Tell me that's not one of the prettiest mascaras you've ever seen. That is stunning. Okay? Demi time. So far, look at how cute my eyes are. I love them. Okay, it's Demi time. I'm going to go in with 03. Someone the other day said they don't like how the Demi goes on with the Seint brushes. They're like, I just can't make it work, but I like it with my finger. Use your finger. I don't care. If you're getting the achieved result that you want, use whatever you want. I just couldn't make the Demi work with the brushes I had. So I really like this bright brush because it's tiny but fluffy at the same time. And for me, it just worked really well. And I mean, I've had it less than a year, but I'm going to have it for years. It's in excellent condition. And you know what? I have to let Seint know they have to make shorter handles. These long handles do not work with magnification mirrors for us older gals. It just doesn't. Okay, then I like to take the Y01. Now I have less purple and red in my chin than I did before the chemical peel. So the chemical peel is helping with some of that redness. But you know what else helps? Y01, look at that. I have broken capillaries, and I'm gonna take care of that with probably a little bit of IPL or BBL, not Brazilian butt lift, but is anyone out there, could you let me know in comments if you've had the BBL? My friend Ashley really loves the BBL. She says it's like an IPL on steroids, which I think is such a cute way to explain it. A little pimple here, and I'm just going in with the tiniest bit of the Y01. I'm gonna do a little more Y01. What pimple, right? Now, do you see I have a little bit of red right out here? I'm gonna take a little bit of the Y01 and boom, it's gone. Because the green yellow one, GY1, is being discontinued, I find myself using it less and less because I don't want to fall in love with the color that they're getting rid of. So I'm loving that Y01. Y01 cancels blue and purple. 03 cancels blue and purple in a different kind of way, more like under eye blue purple. This also cancels red, which has tons of blue in it. Look at my reflection, is that funny? Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with the 01, and I just kind of dab my little fluffy brush in 01. And the 01 really brightens, look at that. Brighter than this side. Now, if you are deeper skin than me, or if you have more golden skin, you could do the Y01. I told you in another video, I used the Y01 under my friend Carla's eyes. She's part Mexican, so she has that beautiful deep olive when she tans in the summer. We did the Y01 under her eye, and it was gorgeous. It brightened her under eye just like this. Okay? And sometimes I'll take that Y01 down the center of my nose a little bit. Okay? Am I contouring? No, I don't contour most days. And then I'm going to take my R5, Demi R5 is the cutest blush in the world. Cutest blush in the world. It's so cute, I can't handle it. Watch this. This is another reason I get compliments on my skin. The Demi looks more like skin. And I like the shape brush because the shape brush is like kind of loose, if that makes sense. It's not like a densely packed brush. Look at that. Is that the cutest you've ever seen? It's almost kind of like our pink grapefruit, the Seint pink grapefruit, but it's pigmented, but it looks more like skin because it's more of a wax than the Demi, which is more, when the Seint, which is more of a cream. Yeah, so I used to wear the R5 a lot, and then I kind of got away from it, and I've worn it the past week. And I just think that's so cute. I can't handle it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm not doing lower lashes just because I'm usually kind of in a rush, so I just don't feel like using lower lashes. I do need a good lip pencil. Darn it. I think they're all in my purse. All right, we'll use some of this. We'll use some 1C by Makeup Forever. So I got the lip flip, which they inject Dysport into your upper lip and it pulls your top lip up. So my top lip is fuller and beautiful. Excuse me. It also got rid of every fine line. When I look in the mirror, not a single line around my mouth. So for that reason, the fuller upper lip and the zero lines, I would say go get a lip flip. But it's so weird. When I'm looking at my mouth right now, that is not my normal shape. She also did me here, and half a TikTok says, no, you never do your lower lips. And then my old injector from a year that I've used for a year and a half said, no, you never do the lower lip. So live and learn. If you do a lip flip, if you do decide to try it, tell them no on the lower mouth. It just makes your whole shape so bizarre. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a tiny bit of this Victoria Beckham highlighter stick. You know I like to wear my mouth really sheer. And then I've been using this is another reason I get compliments on my skin. I do a tiny bit on the brow bone. Do you see how this kind of looks like gold? It's called Reflect, but watch this. It just makes your skin glow like crazy. And I want to say that I suspect Victoria Beckham liked the Chanel highlighter, which has an icon, like a cult following. And I'll bet you she just made her own version. So see how I put it on top of the cheek? And I put it right here on the top of my apples because it makes your apples look rounder. And then sometimes I'll do a little bit at the top of the brow. And I love it on the lips. And then, I'll go in with my Lawless lip plumping. Watch this. I can't rub my lips together. Look. Well, it's a little bit better today, but I couldn't rub my lips together. And you should see me when I brush my teeth and have to spit out the water. It just goes everywhere. It's just, I do not recommend a lip flip. Okay, let's cover this, which is super yellow and green. Not pretty at all, not pretty at all. Let me see, do I have a clean brush? I'm such a hypocrite. Okay, I'm going to take this R1. R1 is pink. I'm gonna tap it on my gone. Where'd that yellow green go? It's gone. It's amazing. You know what else I just saw though? My big old blue veins. My big old blue veins. I cannot stand the veins that are on the side of my face because we're hollowing out. We're hollowing out more and more on the sides of our face, just like a skull, right? Just like a skeleton skull. And so our veins and our skin becomes thinner. So now you can see all these weird blue veins. And to me, it's like, I used to spend a lot of time in a convalescent home. So there's certain things I see and I'm like, it reminds me of a convalescent home. Okay. I have not been using setting spray in the past week because setting spray has some alcohol in it and I don't want to burn my face because of my chemical peel. It already is, I mean, I have baby skin. I literally have baby skin. But let's see. Is there anything else I was gonna do? I think that's it. So this is how I've been wearing my face for a week, except I did not use a skin tint. I used all Demi and just let my natural glowy skin be the star, just like French makeup. But darn it if I'm not so impressed with the Summer Fridays. I love this. This is 1 fluid ounce. You can get Summer Fridays at Sephora. It's clean. And I got skin tint number 2 and it's perfect. I love it. I love it. Look at this. I just look like I have glowy skin and you saw it just evens you out the tiniest bit and I'm not wearing bronzer today. Who am I? I don't know. Anyway, let me know in comments all the questions I asked. Subscribe for more mature beauty content. Let me know if you are watching shorts and if you like them or if you prefer long form videos. I think that's it. I think I'm going to try to do pumpkin spice makeup next week. Wouldn't that be funny? Everyone's obsessed with pumpkin. Pumpkin spice latte came out a week ago at Starbucks. I think we need to do a pumpkin spice makeup look using Seint. Bye for now.